Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Motivational Mondays, the podcast. Today I have my beautiful guest,
Dawanna Lawrence.
yes, and today we're going to be discussing Phlebotomy 101 and her experience and how she's come to this career. So tell me a little bit more about Phlebotomy 101. I know that's your seminars that you do, correct?
Yes.
So tell the audience a little bit more about that and how you got into phlebotomy.
Okay. Phlebotomy 101 is a business / platform
Okay.
that I created this year. And basically, it is a platform to
Inspire.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're going to cut that, right?
No, we're going to keep it raw and
Okay.
gritty.
So the platform was created to inspire and to also help current and future phlebotomists through that transitional stage. So what happens is once a phlebotomist finishes school, majority of employers are not looking for fresh phlebotomists. So what happens is the phlebotomist graduates, pass their exam, and then it's that period where they are actually looking for employment and they're just not getting any hits.
Right.
So in that process, majority of the time, they probably have forgotten all the material that they have learned while they were in school. And then on top of that, the skills kind of deteriorate as well. So the reason why I created Phlebotomy 101 is to bridge that gap.
Okay.
So I have the complimentary seminars, which are also workshops as well. So phlebotomists can come in and do the seminar as well as the workshops as well. But I also offer boot camps and I also offer refresher courses for the people, for the students who need that extra
knowledge.
Yes, because like I said, if you are actively seeking employment and you are just not getting accepted, it's just like anything else. Anything that you don't use, sometimes you lose it.
Yeah, exactly. It's makeup artist. If you're not on it,
yes, it's yes. So, so I created it for that sole purpose. So I just wanted to be of a assistance to the phlebotomist.
Gotcha. I know that you've been doing this for about 25 years now,
Yes,
and I know you said your husband sort of pushed you in that direction.
So,
Tell me a little bit more about that.
25 years ago, I was married to my first husband.
Oh, okay.
We're no longer together, but he gave me something that kept growing.
Okay.
So he actually talked me into taking the class. I took the class. He financially funded it. So I went and I passed. We separated shortly after that, but I have actively been working as a phlebotomist for the last 25 years. So I am extremely grateful and appreciative that somebody sold into me so many years ago. He actually reached out when the feature magazine article came out.
Yes.
And he was pretty much like, Dawanna, most people would not have mentioned that. But I'm like,
it's a part of your journey.
it is. And I'm like, if you hadn't never pushed me or paid for it, I said I wouldn't be sitting on this platform now. And he just pretty much told me, he was like, I did pay for it and I did push you. He said, but the 25 years, that has all been you. He said, so I need for you to learn how to cheer for yourself and give yourself grace. Yes, and so I was like, you know what, you're right. Yeah. So that's how everything started. So I have actively been a phlebotomist for the last 25 years.
That is amazing. That is. Congratulations
Thank
to you.
Yeah,
everybody doesn't make it that far along in their
Absolutely
career.
Not.
Everybody doesn't get that longevity.
Maybe not.
Anything. I worked in medical for about, I worked in medical for about 3 years at a OBGYN.
Okay.
And I know a little bit about, women in the medical background.
Right.
I did train at some point to pull blood.
Did you?
And I got it on the first try.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really good, and I'm like, I don't know if that's something I wanted to do because of, the poking and how does that work with you? Have you ever gotten queasy or felt like?
Actually, I haven't.
No.
I've never gotten queasy. Long as I'm sticking to the blood.
Exactly.
It's when you start venturing out into sputum and feces, I just can't. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But long as we keep it basic blood, I'm completely fine with that.
Gotcha. So what do you feel has kept you motivated for so long? It's been 25 years.
Well, it started out as just a job for the 25 years. But when I started teaching, that's when things kind of turned around for me.
Okay.
Yes. I applied for the teaching job, and it was my first job, and I knew I didn't have any experience, so I was not expecting to be hired. So after I got hired, I was, okay, now what?
Right.
So I'm trying to figure it out. So I was like, okay, let me just go in and be myself, know what you're doing. Yeah. So when I went in, that's what happened. My first class, everybody passed the class, passed the first exam, the national exam for the phlebotomists. So I was like, well, maybe that might have been a fluke. Let me just run it back one more time.
Okay.
Ran it back again, same thing happened. So I'm like, well, you know, anything can happen. It took about maybe 3 or 4 classes for me to understand and realize, okay, you need to start looking at yourself as a good instructor. Okay. And so that's
an amazing instructor. Not
so
just good.
You're right about that.
Okay.
Amazing. So it like I said, when I first walked in there, I didn't know what was going on. I was just, here we are. So that is how that went. I still was not, it still had not dawned on me that was my purpose.
Exactly.
So I'm still going through the motions.
So this has been your purpose, and you feel this is where you're going to continue to stay and elevate from this and
absolutely
new ventures.
Absolutely.
How many seminars have you done so far?
So far, I have done 1, and I have a boot camp coming up on the 22nd of
December.
No,
September.
Yes, September.
September. Okay.
So my goal is to try to have 1 boot camp a month because I still do instruct as well.
Gotcha.
So I don't want to completely burn myself out because I'm also in school to be an attorney.
Okay. Come on and tell me. She's multifaceted. Y'all see this? So you can not only go to her seminars and learn how to be a phlebotomist. She is an attorney. She's practicing to be an attorney.
That's what my end goal is.
Yeah.
So yes,
that is amazing.
So, you know, my plate is rather full right now, but I'm okay. I'm just so full and I'm so appreciative and so grateful. And see, like I said, I still did not know I was walking in my purpose. So I think like maybe my 3rd or 4th group of students that graduated, they was acting weird one day. So I'm like, what are they doing? I'm running all around the school looking for them, and they kept going in and out one at a time. So they were trying to surprise me. So they had decorated the classroom, and they had all these balloons and flowers. I cried for 2 days off and on, like literally. Every time I thought about it, I cried. So I called my brother. I was like, am I getting soft with age? Like, what's going on? What's going on? He said, well, Dawanna, he said, you found your purpose.
You found your purpose, and it makes you,
you're very emotional, yes.
When people pour into you, and when people just feel your energy, you feel it back, and it just makes you feel like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's how I feel doing Motivational Mondays.
Right.
I get all the feedback that I get, and I'm like, this is where I'm
yes, and I
so.
tell people, when you have tapped into your purpose, you will definitely know. It's going to be a feeling that you probably have never felt before, and it's going to be hard to put it in words, but you will definitely know once you have stumbled across it. I tell people all the time, my teaching job, that's God's job. I'm working for Him. Okay. So going to school to be an attorney, that's all on me.
Okay.
All
right.
So yes, I have 2 jobs.
So would you say that being a phlebotomist, is that funding your career in being an attorney?
No. And see, when I actually thought about it, we all have had jobs. You get up and move like, I don't feel like going in here fooling no people. I have never felt like that. And it's not about the finance.
Right.
So that's another reason why I know it is purpose.
Okay.
Like I'm so serious, I'm just like a mother when it comes to my students. They know I'm very stern, but they know I'm very compassionate. They know that I want the absolute best for them. Don't come in my class if you're not gonna apply yourself, because I can meet you wherever you are. Wherever you at, I can meet you. But I cannot go over that threshold, because you have to meet me just like I'm meeting you.
Exactly, there gotta be a middle ground.
We have to.
There has to be a middle ground.
So when I have students and I know that they have potential and they don't do as well as they supposed to, they'll see me looking at them like, what you got going on?
Right.
Like, what's the problem? So, but I'm really excited for them, because a lot of them leave out of there crying because they just did not know that they were able or capable to do it. So after they finish phlebotomy, I encourage my students to go. If you like the medical field, do not stop at drawing blood. Please continue. If you want to be a registered nurse, if you want to be an LPN, if you want to be a practical, physician's assistant, go back to school. So I give them that motivation to don't stop here, continue going if this is what you like.
Right. So I want you to tell us about your book. I know you released a book. It's called Healing with a Purpose.
Healed by Purpose.
Healed by Purpose. Okay.
I didn't bring that today. But
I know, it's okay. You know, we're still going to discuss it. It's still going to be put out there for the world to know about.
So, the background behind Healed by Purpose, after I realized that I had found my purpose, I had a lot of thoughts, feelings, and emotions that I was just overflooded with. So I was able to take all of those feelings and emotions and put them on paper. And that's where the actual book came from. It is really truly my purpose and my journey for the last 25 years, combined into one. So it's like my baby.
That's amazing. Where can people find the book or purchase it?
It is actually on Amazon, so they can purchase it on Amazon. And right now, that's on the platform that they can purchase it.
You want to get it in more areas? Barnes and Noble?
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
That's really good. Also, I want to know, are you a native to Atlanta, or have you lived here all your life?
So, I was actually born in Athens, Georgia.
Athens.
That's where I was born.
Okay.
I was raised in Vallejo, California.
Okay.
So what happened was, I think my mother may have moved to California when I was about 3 months. So that's where my childhood is. Elementary school, Social Security card, everything. So I ended up coming back to Georgia probably in middle school. And I was a troubled child.
Oh, okay.
So I was a troubled child, and I ended up getting sent back out there because I was expelled of California. So I had ended up getting suspended from school, and they kind of technically expelled me for the whole year. And in the state of Georgia, when you are underage, you just have to be in school. So the easiest thing for them to do was just to ship me back, fly me back home. So that's where I went back to school. I was there for a couple more years, and then I ended up coming back. So
now, as we all know, Athens is a small town. Have you run into Phaedra? Did you go to high school with her?
I've never ran into Phaedra or Nene Hicks. But I will say my brother, him and Nene kind of may have went to school together, whatever the case may be. But I have a couple of friends who are really, really close friends with Nene. I actually have a cousin who is really, really close with her as well, but I do not know them personally myself.
Okay. When times got tough, what do you feel has kept you motivated? And when things were overwhelming for you?
And so, are we speaking like
as far as your career
throughout the whole 25
throughout your
years?
whole 25 years? Because there are ups and downs.
Let me see.
Obviously.
I pretty much always have had a job in the phlebotomy field. It's never really been a time that I have been unemployed in regards to it. But I will say the most trying would be when I was working for the cancer facility. And that wasn't a personal issue. It was you're getting used to patients,
Yeah.
and some of them making it and some of them not.
Mhm.
So that was really, really challenging. I did that for like 10 years, but I just could not, emotionally, I could not do anymore.
Right.
And in regards, like I said, I've always been employed, so it's never been times that it was, really, really hard or struggling or whatever the case may
Do
be.
you feel like you've ever lost your focus? Has your focus have you ever gotten sidetracked, or there's something that may have come up and you're like, darn it, I was on this and I was doing this and I lost my focus, but I'm here, I'm back now,
The only thing that I have ever done in regards to that was calling myself trying to go to nursing school.
Gotcha.
So my mind told me, okay, so you've been a phlebotomist for X amount of years, so it only made sense to try to go to school for nursing.
Mhm.
I attempted 3 times
Okay.
and it went nowhere, absolutely nowhere. But at the time, I did not understand why it didn't go anywhere. That was my purpose, so it did not line up with the journey.
Right.
So now I fully understand that. I'm fully aware that I was trying to force something that just absolutely was not in my journey.
Yeah. Mhm.
And in regards to like now, I'm so happy and full with what I do with my students that I don't have bad days. I'm happy. I'm ready to go to work. It just brings me joy just to see them accomplish something that they thought that they could not. So they are, they tell me all the time how much they appreciate me, but they don't realize that I'm just probably more appreciative and grateful to them because they have allowed me to walk in my purpose.
Exactly.
They have helped me.
They are helping you.
Yes, just as much as I'm helping them.
Exactly.
So they keep me motivated. They are the reason why I continue to go.
Great.
No, I don't want to leave from here. I don't want to do it because I got a little teary-eyed coming over here.
Oh.
So yeah, when I think about it too much, I become emotional.
Yeah.
Because like I said, they are just like, I feel like their mother. I just feel like those are my children.
I was going to say that, like your children.
Yes, and some of them, I think my oldest student may have been 70.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And when I was able to teach her and she passed, I knew then, I was like, okay, so regardless of the couple of classes that had passed before her, for her, I just felt like it was a challenge. And she's one of my best friends now. Yes, that's my best girl.
So for our viewers watching, what would you want to say are your last words for them today? What would you want our viewers to leave with today?
It will never be a time where everything around you will be perfect. Whatever it is in this life that you want to accomplish or to do, you have to take that first step forward. You just have to. And at that point, whatever happens after that happens. But if you do not take that first step, you will never know. Trust yourself, trust God, and just keep moving.
Absolutely. And where could everybody find you on social media?
So if you are happen to look for me, you can find me at TikTok at Phlebotomy 101, instructor Dawanna. You can also find me on Instagram, same thing, Phlebotomy 101. You can also follow me on Instagram, Dawanna_future attorney. So those are my
right here. They're gonna be right here for you guys.
So yes, those are my social media platforms. Oh, and I'm also on YouTube as well. So that's Phlebotomy 101 as well.
Yes, I love that. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. It was such a
pleasure meeting
for having you here.
Thank you. I'm so appreciative.
Listen, I'm grateful too. Like, I'm walking in my purpose. I'm being able to do what I do.
Right.
And to be a host.
Correct.
Clock it. To be a host, to be able to interview people, like-minded people, other people that has been motivated in their careers to inspire other individuals. we're essentially doing the same thing.
Right.
So I'm grateful as well just to have you here in my presence, learn more about your journey and what has led you here. So
thank you.
it's
I don't
here.
take it lightly. I'm very appreciative and I'm very grateful. And you know, God is amazing.
God is amazing. And on that note, thank you guys for tuning into Motivational Mondays podcast.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.